Are you signed to a label? Like the VoicePlay as a group?
No, no
So
label.
so how does that work with, which I think is amazing. I really appreciate the independent artist style. Like, I mean, I guess independent group you would call it.
Mhm.
So how does that work? Who I guess, do you have a manager, or who says, okay, let's book out this whatever stage so we can film this video? Like, how does that work? Or do you guys handle that?
Everybody pretty much handles it, and then
Wow.
Jeff's wife, Kathy, she helps with a lot of like reaching out to people and speaking on the behalf of the group and stuff. And like she's amazing. Like she's like Superwoman. Like she's all over all of that stuff. Like she gets all of our schedules, and um she's the person, she's like the point of contact, you know what I mean? So like you'll always speak to her before you like speak to anybody else for the most part, unless you know you hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or something like you did, you know, like. But she's like the go-to person unless somebody else in the group is reaching out to the
Yeah.
venue. It's a team, like everybody
So
kind
I
of
guess when
has
I
their role.
reached out to VoicePlay's email, and I guess I spoke to her because VoicePlay as a group is in the middle of filming a ton of videos at the moment. So I appreciate you taking the time. Um, but yeah, that's interesting. So that's
I
amazing,
definitely
actually.
I definitely have the least amount of responsibility in the group. Like it's a very easy situation for me because I'm still like the new guy in a sense, because like I don't own any stake in the voice play company, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like I'm an employee that is a group member, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like it's not my baby. Like I'm like the cool uncle that kind of comes in, like gets to play around, like. So there's not really any pressure on me besides like getting my parts done, and of course having my stuff memorized for shows and all of that kind of thing, and then if I want to help out with other stuff when I feel comfortable, then I reach out and I'm like, hey, let me help out with this or yada yada yada. But most of the time I don't like to get in the way, because they already got a once you have a system, there's no need to you
Mm,
know change something. That if it ain't broke, don't fix it, like
hmm.
it's pretty much that simple. So I don't like to get in the way. Like just let things go the way they've been going, which is smooth. So
So is there like sites of a record label, or do you like being independent?
um I like being independent, but I wouldn't mind being with in the right label situation as
Hmm.
well. Like if it
Yeah.
if it was something that was beneficial to everybody and their families and our brands and all of that stuff, like I would love to do, take it higher.
Hmm.
Um,
Is that how you think that you would get to the next level with a label, or do you think that you would, you know, you could get to that next level, or even what is the next level defined for you guys?
I feel like that's a different answer for each person.
Ah,
Um,
that's a great answer.
for me, next level would be like either doing like something in like film and television, or whether it be like
As
acting or
okay.
just music, being more involved in these things, or just touring with like groups who are bigger household names, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like a mega acapella tour or something, like Pentatonics, Home Free, Straight No Chaser, like all of these groups that do big, like I've seen doing bigger tours and stuff like that. I think that would be more next level, you
Yeah.
know.
Which I just found out that Home Free is not signed to a label. Actually,
You said they're not or they are?
they are not. They're independent,
Oh, okay.
which blew my mind. I was very impressed when I heard that, because I like the independent route. I like that it gives freedom. I like that you know you don't
Yeah,
have
we
to
love we
talk
love
to
the freedom. We definitely love
exactly.
the freedom.
You don't have to talk to your label head or whoever to have this conversation right now. Or if you wanted to release a song tomorrow, you could release a song. You know what I mean? Like, say, so you get really great feedback on your most recent single, like you have the freedom to release that song. And I love that, as opposed to, oh, the label says no, this person on the label is already releasing their song next week, so it's going to interfere with that person's song, so we're going to have to wait for you three months for you to really, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just so
That
much politics.
it gets I can see how that could be super aggravating. It's like always asking permission. It's like having
Yeah.
a, it's like having an annoying parent that you know is going to say no, but you're trying your best to like suck up to them and get on their good side. Like, depending, of course, depending on who are the people that you have to work with. But I've never been in a label
Hmm.
situation. I've only had like a couple of deals on the table, like a
Hmm.
couple of times in my life. So I've never dealt with a record label before, so I don't know how that is at all.
So that's interesting. Yeah, I agree.